indulge me a few moments. Let me ask you a few questions. Can you imagine a reformed, democratic North Korea where people are treated with respect and have the basic freedoms we all take for granted? Is change even possible in this isolated dictatorship? Why don't the people in North Korea revolt, overthrow their rulers, and take freedom for themselves, like people did in the Middle East or like they are trying to do in other parts of Asia? Our answer is yes. It's possible. My dedicated comrades and I have tried to answer these questions and do something about it. For 14 years, we've been working towards a democratic North Korean future. We've met many North Koreans in China who fled their country to avoid death, or who were given special permission to go abroad for business or study. We've been teaching them about democracy and basic human rights. If you live in North Korea, pushing for democracy invites brutal state retaliation. It's not just dissidents who are punished, but 3 generations of their families and possibly their friends and relatives too. Even children are punished. Every dissident we've met with is aware of this deadly threat. But they were often willing to go back and work for reform from within the country. What makes them return to the North? There was one overseas student from North Korea. She was a member of the elite, North Korea's 1%, and her family was politically powerful. After her education, she found herself heartbroken. Everything she'd been taught in North Korea, her entire education in North Korea, was a lie. Reading books from the outside world was like taking an ice-cold shower in winter. It broke her faith in a broken ideological code. However, after time to recover, she decided not to turn away from reality. She decided that she needed to be on the inside, where she could make a difference someday. She wanted her people to have human rights, democracy, and hope for the future. Hers is the true face of courage. Another woman sold into sexual servitude in China didn't want to believe what we were teaching her about the outside world. Even though she personally witnessed public executions, she thought these people deserved it, that they were just a dirty criminal. She thought the only problem her country had was poverty. While studying the outside world with us, she was arrested and sent back to North Korea. She was imprisoned for 3 years. After she was released, she managed to escape and came back to find us in China. Minus 30 kilograms after being starved in prison. We looked after her, and she continued studying. When she physically recovered, she intended to go back to North Korea, the dangerous North Korea, to push for change. She said, "How can North Koreans know and do nothing, while the rest of the world stands waiting to support us?" After seeking help and education from us, many North Koreans returned to an uncertain future in North. We've built an underground group called Torchlight. They have been quietly spreading ideas and the message that the outside world hasn't forgotten them. They do what? They do quietly, behind the scenes. Their identities are completely hidden. They are anonymous, and they are scattered throughout the country. They work quietly and are waiting for the right time and a better future. Can there be change in North Korea? Change is possible. North Koreans need solidarity, support, and attention. Activists working quietly in the country need to know they are not lone voices pitted against a heartless dictatorship. They need to hear our voices rising up with theirs. Join us in bringing the people of North Korea out of the darkness they are trapped in. We need the human chain of solidarity to turn North Koreans into full members of global society. Anything we do to bring democracy and human rights to North Korea, send them the message. We hear you. We support you. You are not alone. Thank you.